Hi guys, Hike, an Indian messaging app popularly known for their stickers with a valuation of $1.4 billion a few years ago, has failed and shut down recently. But why? What went wrong with the startup and why our own messaging platform failed to sustain when we are searching for a WhatsApp alternative? In this video, you will get to know why this youngest unicorn startup of India failed. Hello guys, this is Biswajit Nath and you are watching Startup Basket, a community for aspiring entrepreneurs and knowledge seekers. If you are new to the community, make sure you join us by subscribing to the channel. Hike was founded by Kevin Bharati Mittal, who is the son of the CEO of Airtel, a very well-known telecom firm. So, you can conclude that it was not very difficult for him to get funding like other entrepreneurs who are struggling to get fundings. Hike was backed by Bharti SoftBank, which was a joint venture of Bharti and Japanese telecommunication firm SoftBank. With lots of financial backups, Hike launched their app in 2012 and started acquiring users very fast. It was the time when WhatsApp was not much popular in India, so Hike became a leading messaging app in India. Hike was targeting the youth only through their unique advertisements and offerings. Teenagers were attracted to Hike because of their unique stickers on Indian movie characters and popular dialogues that were exclusively found on Hike. Hike also offered free text messaging from Hike Offline that really attracted youths to try their app as data and text messages were very costly at that time. Hike started growing so fast that it became a unicorn startup by 2016 itself. By that time, there was only 9 unicorn startups in India and Hike became the 10th unicorn startup. Now let's see who invested in Hike. Other than Bharti SoftBank, which was a joint venture between Bharti and SoftBank, there were few more firms that invested in this unicorn startup. These are American hedge fund Tiger Global, Chinese internet giant Tencent, and Foxconn. Hike had a valuation of $261 million. By the time the startup became a unicorn, it had over 100 million active users on the platform. Now let's understand how Hike was different from WhatsApp and other messaging apps that were available in India. Basically, Hike was not just a messaging app but a combination of many unique features. Where WhatsApp was made for a simple interface and easy to use purpose, Hike was more of a super app rather than messaging app. You may know WeChat, a Chinese super app that has way more features. Hike was just like WeChat of India. Some features that Hike included were polls, checklist, payment, games, and Hike Land, which allowed users to watch movies. But despite having such cool features, why this app failed to survive in the market? There are many reasons for the failure of Hike. Number one reason is having too many features. Indian audience is not much technical as compared to countries like China. Users in India need app with a simple interface and smooth performance. All the features that were added on Hike were quite advanced for users to get comfortable with. So they found WhatsApp more comfortable over Hike. Second reason is being not able to monetize. Every business needs money because there are lots of expenses that need to be covered, starting from salary of employees to server cost. So it is highly important to have a proper monetization plan. Hike was lacking that and they were unable to monetize their platform on time, which became a reason for less revenue collection and finally closing down of the app. Third reason is too much competition. Considering the latest scenario in India, there are many messaging platforms including giants like WhatsApp, Telegram and Signal which made the industry very competitive. It became more competitive when Facebook acquired WhatsApp. And with a little revenue rate, it became impossible for Hike to stay. There are lots of things that we can learn from the success and failure of this startup. so that we don't make any mistake while working on our own. First one is be an expert in a particular field. Just the way one person cannot do all the work, the same applies to our businesses too. We must target a specific audience and know what they want. By adding too many features, Hike lost their original motto, which was a messaging platform, and ended up building a super app. Second lesson is making profit. You might have seen that lots of startups these days operate at a loss. They constantly burn money for years trying to acquire more customers, but the problem arises when they continue to do so for longer period. You cannot sustain forever on funding, right? Profit is very important. Now you may think Hike is completely gone, but it is not like that. Although the messaging app will not be available anymore, they are launching two other apps in different segments. These are Five, which is a dating app, and Rush, an online gaming app. Since the online gaming industry is in boom, we can hope the startup will come back on track. But still, it is a very competitive field. I hope this video was educative for you, and do let me know if you found this video helpful or not. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Startup Basket for more such contents. Thank you and see you in the next video.